Institution managers, representing the Allen M. Croghan Youth Treatment and Education Center, Assistant Director Mike Villalba. From the Pathways to Success program, Division Director Monica Rose. Assistant Director Veronica Soto. Representing Indio Juvenile Hall, Division Director Mike Brinkman. Assistant Director Emil Fisher. And representing Southwest Juvenile Hall, Assistant Director Rebecca Cloyd. During this academy, we had the pleasure of having officers from Imperial and Ventura counties. So here today with us, we have special guests from Imperial County. We have Probation Corrections Facility Manager Eloy Verdugo and Probation Officer Wendy Bentoncourt. Although they are not here with us today, I would like to recognize the core instructors. These instructors spent countless hours preparing the material, providing top-notch instruction, and evaluating each of these students to ensure they are well-equipped to do the job ahead of them. For those instructors that are watching online, thank you. Thank you for your investment in Academy of 17. You are the backbone of this program, and we could not have done this without you. Can you give them a hand? I want to personally thank my unit for being an amazing team and working together to ensure this academy was successful. Most importantly, I want to thank Senior Probation Officer Stella Velasquez. Thank you for being an exceptional core coordinator. I want to acknowledge you for your critical thinking when it came to scheduling issues and last-minute adjustments to the schedule, but most importantly, thank you for being compassionate and encouraging the students throughout the academy. I appreciate you, and I know they appreciate you as well. Please give her a hand. Thank you. The Standards and Training for Corrections, which is a division of the Board of State and Community Corrections in California, established the selection and training standards for law enforcement agencies such as probation. One of those standards is basic core training. Core provides new employees with the fundamental tools to do their job. Over the past 6 weeks, the Probation Corrections Officer candidates before you today have successfully completed over 200 hours of training, 53 written and behavioral skills tests, and 4 comprehensive multiple choice tests. As a class, they had a cumulative score of 90%. Congratulations on that accomplishment. During this course, the students were asked to select a motto that represented them as a class. Together, we can do what we can't do alone. Riverside, Imperial, Ventura, RIV, Class 17. Over 6 weeks ago, these students started their academic journey. They worked hard together and promised to keep this one goal in mind. They will always take care of each other while working to help change the lives of the youth they supervise. With hard work, dedication, and commitment to the core values of our organization, there is no doubt these students will prevail and accomplish anything they set their minds to. Again, congratulations to all of you on this success. Now, we would like to show you some highlights of the 6-week journey these students experienced during Academy 17. Please enjoy this short video.
The qualities of a great PCO are confidence, knowing what to do and how to do it can make your job a lot easier.
Someone who is stern and direct, and someone who has just a positive mindset on just life itself. Someone who is patient, and someone who they can go to with any of their issues or problems.
Listening, understanding what they're going through, kind of giving some guidance on how to maybe do it a better way.
The youth, hopefully they view me as someone they can trust, that's honest. I definitely want to be fair, firm, and consistent with all of them and everything I do, and hopefully they can just reflect off of that.
Adaptable. I think that they have to have a sense of humor. They can't take things too seriously. because everything goes off script, but that they're able to, at the end of the day, pull a plan together, participate in a plan, be all in when they need to be all in.
My favorite part of core is DT and PT. You know, that hands-on training, moves, positions.
Definitely our takedowns. I think that those are techniques that you learn and you can apply hands down with like any given situation.
Different scenarios that I would never have imagined that could happen, but you know, it's reality in working in an institution, and they taught us what to look out for, what to do and what not to do. It really opened my eyes to a whole nother world.
My favorite part has been PT, physical training, because we get to encourage each other and we get to cheer everybody on, and we get to challenge ourselves. Knowing that I have not only the knowledge but the skills to be able to approach any situation that might appear.
I don't think anything could really have prepared me for this job. I'm glad I found it, I'm glad I'm in it. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a long time.
Eventually, I would like to promote to management. That would be in the future. I really am happy at this point learning about the supervisor role in the institution, but I do want to eventually move into leadership.
I would love to go out as DPO eventually. I would like to be an armed DPO one day. So that's my goal.
So hopefully with this position, it gives me, a great foundation to step forward and be a DPO, and then further on into different task forces, hopefully become armed in the future.
So everything I've already obtained in terms of the knowledge here at CORE with Riverside County Probation, I just feel much more prepared for whatever I plan on doing.
What I learned in the academy was to use your confidence. It helped me learn how to gain confidence in every situation, and that's definitely something I'll take back with me.
What I learned in the academy is being confident, being firm. Don't be scared. If you're doing things right, with integrity, you'll be fine.
I think the biggest thing I can take away from this is the emphasis on rapport. Just trying to get to know them, trying to meet them on some form of even playing ground where you can talk to them and know what's going on.
I want to say thank you to all the instructors who took their time and provided all the resources that we will need in order to go back and start running the institutions.
I honestly think that's very cool that they took time to instruct us every little detail that we couldn't even think of. From scenarios, from DT, from policies, anything. Like, they're just giving us their whole experiences.
I'd say all of them were awesome. I think it's a good experience. Everybody should do it.
Thank you. Thank you for being so patient with us. Thank you for everything you guys taught us. Everything's going to be used. Everything's going to be very helpful for me. And like Estela would tell me, one day at a time. One day at a time.
For the keynote speech from Riverside County Probation, I would like to welcome Chief Probation Officer Ron Miller to the stage.
Well, it is really great to see everybody here. I mean, after a couple of years of COVID, where we tried to do these graduations with probably maybe 1/4 of the group here today, it's wonderful to see family here. So, not that there's any pressure coming from behind the stage. So on my way in, the conversation was, hey, Chief, how long do you plan on speaking? You do realize you're the only person holding up these families from getting back on the road and heading home. So with that in mind, I'll try to keep this brief. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I love watching those videos because for a few minutes I get a chance to get to see you in a different light and get to see the energy that you bring into this field. This is a noble profession. And I think it helps sometimes just to kind of give a little context about what we're trying to do. In Riverside County, we have 250,000 youth between the ages of 10 and 18. Only 150 of those youth end up in our juvenile halls. So when you think about what happens to a kid and to a family that leads them to a place where they're in custody, and you saw some of the things that the staff were learning to do, some self-defense tactics, how to do a room search. Those kids come into our facilities not always at their best, and a lot of challenges happening in those homes and in the communities where they operate. And for you staff who've gone through this training and are willing to come into this noble profession of working with those individuals who are struggling with making good decisions, thank you for being who you are and what you bring into this career field to help touch those lives, to help people become better. You know, I was thinking that on a larger scale, we have 2.5 million people in Riverside County. We have 10,000 adults on probation. And we don't see a lot of those kids end up being those same adults that are on probation. So it tells us that we're having a great deal of success and as we work with those kids and get them moving in the right direction. So just want you to think about something. There's a couple of things I want you to take with all the training that you've had that I want you to take home with you. You got to take care of yourself. When we met on the first day and we talked about that this could be a challenging job, those kids never seem to get older. It's that same 16-year-old that comes into custody who's had all kinds of trauma going on in their lives, and sometimes they take that trauma out on us. So I want you to think about when you go away from work, how important it is that you do things and you surround yourselves with your family and you keep your thoughts and your emotions and everything just in that healthy place. So when you come back to work, you're able to deal with this challenging job and sometimes with challenging people. Take care of yourself. Families, when you see your loved one coming home with one of those tough days, would you make that extra effort to reach out to them, put an arm around them? Because one of the things that they're going to tell you, hey, everything's fine, I'm okay. That's not always true. And we need to speak about that. We need to speak about it bluntly and know that we care for each other and we're driving towards each other's success. And I love the class motto, together we can do what we can't do alone. None of us does this job alone. And the healthier the community that you're a part of, and when I talk about community, I talk about family, the better off you're going to be as you face the individual challenges that you face. This is not an easy job. I heard some of our staff talk about wanting to move on into management, wanting to move and become a deputy probation officer. There's a lot happening in the probation space. But as you work in all those different functions, there's challenges that come with each of those. And it's so important, it's so critical that you have that community that's around you to care for you and give you the support that you need. So take care of yourself physically and emotionally and wrap yourself in that community of support to help you get through those experiences. I'm going to tell you that I've had experiences in my own career where you're dealing with people who just don't seem like they're ever going to make a change. And when we introduce some of the executive staff here today, I've worked with many of them in very trying circumstances. And we've all had experiences where you might be at Walmart and suddenly that hand lands on your shoulder and your first thought is, uh-oh, what does that mean? And as you turn around to see this person, it's somebody who's now an adult, somebody who's there with their significant other, somebody who's there with their children. And they want to take an opportunity to introduce you to people that are important to them. And what they're going to remember is that somewhere during the interaction that you had with them, you touched their life in a way that something it resonated and encouraged them to make some positive changes. And here they are as an adult moving forward in their life. So I want you to hold on to that, because there's going to be plenty of days when you're like, I just don't think I'm making any difference at all. You are. In fact, I can remember a parent saying one time, I can't believe that I've told my child 1,000,000 times not to go down that path. And you guys said it one time, and it seemed to have an effect. And I said, no, that's not the case at all. It's just we happened to be in the right place at the right time where that young person was ready to listen to the information that was being presented. So also go forward with that understanding that every day we're trying to make a difference in the lives of people who are struggling in our county and in Ventura and Imperial counties with making right choices in the right moment. And I honestly believe that our work is noble because every time we turn a life around, that's eventually a parent who's going to be able to impart those skills on their family, and that's somebody else that doesn't have to come through a system in order to learn how to make better decisions. So I want to congratulate Class 17. What a phenomenal experience. I hope you had a chance to develop some wonderful relationships, and I'm going to encourage you to stay in touch. Because as you stay in this business for a while, you're going to see friends begin to climb up in each of those organizations. And I will tell you, we do together what we can't do alone. Even as chief, I reach out to many people because there's experiences I face I've never seen before. And by talking to other chiefs and other people in other departments, I get a chance to hear from their stories about how to do something that I'm facing much better. So please use that skill, keep those relationships, and keep that community strong. Congratulations, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Miller. Next, I would like to invite Corrections Service Officer Karen Mendoza to the podium. Mendoza was selected by her fellow classmates to represent them as their class speaker. Congratulations, Mendoza, for this honor.
Good afternoon, Riverside County Probation family and friends. It is an honor to be here today as the elected class speaker. My name is Karen Mendoza. I am a Corrections Service Officer with Ventura County Probation. I'm very proud to represent the Juvenile Correction Officer Corps Academy number 17. Thank you to my peers who were very methodical while electing me. It is unfortunate to say that I am not from Riverside. And I say this because I truly appreciated the professionalism I experienced throughout my entire training. I began this experience with 3 of my coworkers from Ventura County, St. Clair, Wortman, and Collazo. We would like to thank Riverside County for the warm welcome and great hospitality. I'm confident to say that regardless of which county I am from, we all have a couple things in common. We're all courageous and we all decided to join this honorable career. As everyone knows, we'll all have difficult days when we go back to our facilities. Sometimes we'll start to question ourselves, as in who we are, who we want to be, or why we do what we do. For myself, it's the little moments when I'm in the facility that reminds me of why I decided to apply for probation department. Moments as to when a youth simply says thank you or please, or has a simple request without using any profanity. This may sound like a minor thing, or something that's already expected from people, but from the youth who are housed within our facilities, these are things that our youth learn from our efforts to improve their behavior, either through constant reminders or when they observe us interact with our fellow coworkers. Not every day will be easy, but the heartwarming days will make us continue our efforts of wanting to make a difference. Class, let's continue to remind ourselves to be firm, fair, and consistent. These are key words that we heard throughout our entire training, along with ensuring the safety and security of youth and staff. I'm positive that we'll all do an exceptional job. I'm excited to put my new learned skills and knowledge to the test in all aspects of my duties, from report writing, report building, and the intensive knowledge I've gained of reviewing our policies. I will for sure miss the physical training days as much as everyone else will, but mainly the great connections I made with you all. I know it only took us 5 weeks out of the 6-week training to really get along and take the time to get to know one another, but I appreciate every second of it. This would be crucial. Nonetheless, I'm glad to say we have gotten the opportunity to share this experience together, and I hope that we all walk back into our facilities without any big bags of chips or a burrito in our pockets. Make sure to be an active listener and use the resource available within your facility. Be proactive and work as a team. Don't forget to communicate with your partners and walk into every unit with full confidence. I'm filled with excitement to say that today concludes our JCO core training. I would like to acknowledge all the instructors who are unfortunately not here today, but are obviously tuning in through our live stream. My favorite part was listening to everyone's unique experience. I wish everyone the best of luck and hope we all get a chance to meet up later on while we're not busy doing our double shifts. Let's not leave today with a goodbye, but with a see you later. Thank you.
Thank you, Mendoza. Now for the presentations of awards. The Special Recognition Awards will go to 6 individuals for their various performances throughout the Corps Academy. Family and friends, you are welcome to come closer to the stage to take pictures. I would like to invite Chief Miller back to the stage. The Physical Performance Awards were selected by the Academy's physical trainers, Probation Officer Ray May and Supervising Probation Officer Ruben Rivera. These trainers tested the physical ability and endurance of each student. They challenged them to push themselves beyond what they thought were capable. The individuals selected for the top Physical Performance Awards are Jose Ramirez and Brianda Aguilar. Both are from AMC YTech. Your instructors had these words to say about each of you. Ramirez, you crushed every rep and never complained. He pushed hard and always looking for the next challenge. He encouraged his classmates to keep everyone in a positive mood, which helped them successfully finish their drills. Aguilar, she dominated each workout and gave 100%. She finished first in the mile both times and pushed our top males even harder. She challenged herself by opting to perform the more difficult exercises during the high-intensity interval training workouts. Great job. Please congratulate them. Also being recognized for most improved in the area of physical fitness for showing dedication and tenacity during the course of the physical training program are Karen Mendoza from Ventura County Probation and Bryant Gonzalez from Imperial County Probation. Mendoza, she never gave up in any workout. From day one, she pushed herself. If an exercise needed to be modified because of certain range of motion issues, she quickly made the necessary adjustments and kept up with the group. She showed her determination from the start. It was amazing to see her improve to the point where the exercises no longer needed to be modified. It wasn't about coming in first, it was about finishing. Gonzalez. He did extremely well in the mile and kicked butt in the workouts. He pushed himself to the limit and was a great team player. He was always the one rooting for his peers, encouraging them to finish the workouts. Congrats to both of you. Speaking of physical fitness, for the past few years, the staff development team and core students participated in a competition. It stemmed from the physical training instructors challenging the students to continue a healthy workout regimen throughout their careers. They emphasized important factors such as staying consistent in self-care, being accountable to others, and encouraging motivation between their peers. Within the past 6 weeks, all the competitors tracked their steps in apps that allowed everyone to see each other's progress. This helped with accountability and peer motivation. And I have to commend this group of challengers because it's been an extremely cold winter and they fought those freezing temperatures and sometimes even in the snow to get their steps in. This group logged 2,660 miles these past weeks. The top 3 finishers for the core students were first place, Luis Collazo with 212 miles. Second place, Micah Sinclair with 161 miles. And third place, Daniel Wortman with 133 miles. For the staff development team, the top 3 finishers were first place, Linda Drake with 217 miles. Second place, Kevin Slursarsky, our PR guy back there, with 178 miles. And third place, I barely made it. Third place with 149 miles. Good job to everyone that completed. This is just a reminder how important it is that we all stay healthy and continue to take care of ourselves. Next, we have the Top Academic Award, aka the Einstein Award. This award is presented to the student with the highest test scores and academic performances of the Academy. This student had an outstanding testing average of 95%. Please join me in congratulating Jose Ramirez. He's assigned to AMC YTech. The students were tested on a wide range of topics such as the criminal justice system, legal foundations, trauma-informed care, safety and health procedures, mental health behaviors, and the list goes on and on and on. So please join me in congratulating him. And finally, the presentation of the core award. The name of the award does not merely point to the training they have successfully completed, but more to the core values of the Riverside County Probation Department. I would like to direct you to the back of your program where those values are listed. They are integrity, excellence, and dedication. What is so special about this award is the individual selected was nominated by their classmates, demonstrating all these attributes. Please join me in congratulating Probation Corrections Officer Esmeralda Curiel from Southwest Juvenile Hall. Curiel, your classmates wanted you to know why they selected you. They said, you put others first and you go above and beyond to show it. The class felt appreciated when you made coffee every morning and brought donuts and snacks for them. You took the lead by organizing and ordering the core t-shirts. You kept it real and you were not afraid to share your ideas and ask questions when you didn't understand something. The class felt you were caring, selfless, respectful, and motivated. Congratulations, Curiel, for the huge honor of being selected the core recipient and doing a fine job of representing Riverside County Probation. Congratulations to all award winners. And now for the moment you've been waiting for, the presentation of the badges. Students, please come forward to receive your badge as your name is called. And again, family and friends, you're welcome to come closer to the stage to take pictures of your loved ones. Before I read the names, I would like to mention that our department's mission statement is serving courts, protecting our community, and changing lives. This mission statement is the driving force of what we believe and the why behind what we do every day as an organization. As I call upon each student, I will recite their very own mission statement. From Imperial County Probation Department, Probation Corrections Facility Manager Eloy Verdugo will assist with the badge presentation. For Juvenile Detention Officer Bryant Gonzalez, his mission statement is, what is to be, will be, Bob Marley. Juvenile Detention Officer Diana Islas. Remember, I didn't raise a quitter. Juvenile Detention Officer Salma Olvera. Life is like a camera. Focus on what's important. Capture the good times. Develop from the negatives. And if things don't work out, take another shot. I like that one. From Riverside County Probation Department, Chief Miller will assist with the badge presentation for Ventura County. Corrections Service Officer Luis Collazo. Everything negative is an opportunity for me to rise, by Kobe Bryant. Corrections Service Officer Karen Mendoza. Be loyal to my family and respect everyone. Corrections Service Officer Micah Sinclair. Don't try because trying is preparing to fail. Corrections Service Officer Daniel Wortman. Every day be better than the day before. Now for the Riverside County students, Probation Corrections Officer Brianda Aguila. My mind is stronger than my feelings. Aguila is assigned to AMC YTech. Probation Corrections Officer Brianna Barasa. Remember the life you grew up in. and simply prosper by sharing respect and hoping for the wellness of others. Barasa is assigned to AMC YTech. Probation officers Maria Corona. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. Corona is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. I would like to invite our next student's fiance to the stage, retired from the United States Army, Sergeant Samuel Gomez, to assist with presenting the badge for Probation Corrections Officer Esmeralda Curiel. Peace is being accepted of where you are in life. Curiel is assigned to Southwest Juvenile Hall. Probation Corrections Officer Andrea Espindola. You're never too old to learn, and it's never too late. Everything happens at the right time. Espindola is assigned to AMC YTech. Supervising Probation Officer Amanda Hartman. It's a good day to have a good day. Amanda is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. Probation Corrections Officer Leslie Herrera. I believe in myself and my abilities, and I'm not afraid to take risks. Herrera is assigned to AMC YTech. Probation Corrections Officer Marissa Hurtado. Each new day is a new opportunity to improve yourself. Take it and make the most of it. Hurtado is assigned to AMC YTech. Probation Corrections Officer Natalie Ochoa. I strive for success, my own means of success. Ochoa is assigned to Indio Juvenile Hall. Probation Corrections Officer Rebecca Oropesa. Better check yourself before you wreck yourself. Oropesa is assigned to Southwest Juvenile Hall. Probation Corrections Officer Kathy Perez. Work hard, play hard. Perez assigned to AMC YTech. Probation Corrections Officer Jennifer Quiros. When you do things the right way, it will take longer, but trust the process. Quiros is assigned to AMC YTech. Good catch. Probation Corrections Officer Jose Ramirez. Chaos and order, I walk in between. It's about balance. Ramirez is assigned to AMC YTech. Now for the oath of office by Chief Miller.
Okay, if I can have you raise your right arm and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear
I do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California
and the Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the Constitution of the United States
to the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
and to the Constitution of the State of California,
that I take this obligation freely
that I take this obligation freely
without any mental reservation
without any mental reservation
or purpose of evasion,
or purpose of evasion,
that I will well and faithfully
that I will well and faithfully
discharge the duties
discharge the duties
upon which I am about to enter.
upon which I am about to enter.
Congratulations.
It is my pleasure to introduce the graduates of Probation Corrections Officer Corps Academy 17. Please join me for one more round of applause. This concludes our ceremony. I invite you to join us for some refreshments in the back. Thank you all for coming.